Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn something about variables. So if you recall from your algebra class, you used to have some things like x plus y equals to 3, then x equals to 2, then you used to solve the equation and you used to get y equals to 1. So in algebra, these things were called as algebraic expressions, and this thing right here, that is x, was called as a variable. So x and y are basically nothing but variables which store some value in it. So for example, x equal to 2 means that the value of 2 is assigned to the variable x. So the same concept applies to the variables in JavaScript. So basically we are going to need variables while creating a few JavaScript programs so that we could use the value stored in the variables and interpret them. But in JavaScript, before using any variable, you need to declare a certain variable. So let's go ahead and create some variables in JavaScript. So the basic syntax of creating a variable in JavaScript is that you basically type the keyword var, which is var, which stands for variable, and then you name the variable. Let's say you want the variable name to be x, so we type var x, and we use equal to sign, which is called as assignment operator in JavaScript, which is used to assign some value to the variable. So this equal to sign or assignment operator is going to assign the value which we specified to the variable x. So let's say if we type var x equals to 9, that means that the value 9 is being assigned to the variable x. Now once we finish the JavaScript statement, we simply end it with a semicolon. So basically this piece of code right here is nothing but a variable declaration and a variable assignment. So we have declared the variable x and we have assigned the value of 9 to x. Now in order to check if the value of 9 is really assigned to the variable x, we go ahead and print out the variable x. So how do you print the variable value onto the web browser? So in order to do that, we are going to use the document.write function. So we type document.write, and in the parentheses we are going to write the value, or in the parentheses we are going to write the variable name, which is x in this case. And as there is a case with every JavaScript statement, we are also going to end the statement with a semicolon. Now if we save the program, or now if we save the code, and if we open up the web browser, we get the value of 9 here. And that is because we have assigned the value 9 to the variable x. Now what if I change the value of x from 9 to, let's say, 8? Now once we save the program and again open up this code in web browser, you could see that 8 pops up onto the output screen. Now let's go ahead and let's create one more variable. Let's say this time we create a variable y. So we type var, which is the keyword for declaring variable, then y, which is the variable name, and then we use the assignment operator and give this a value of 10. Now if I replace this x by y, it is going to give me the value of 10. So we go ahead and save the program, and then we check the output on the browser and it is displaying the value of 10, and that is because we have stated this variable as y and not x. So a variable is nothing but it is a placeholder, or it is something which holds some value. So in this case we are using variables to store integer values, and then we are going to use this document.write to display the contents or to display the value of the variable. So that's what variables are, and we are going to use variables in the upcoming tutorials. So that's it for this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.